Queen's Gambit declined, 26 moves. Capablanca gets an advantage out of the opening. Just when Spielmann finds a move that appears to hold everything together. Capablanca makes a brilliant piece sacrifice. Capablanca was world champion from 1921-1927. The game starts with d4, a move that usually leads to closed positions. d5, knight f3, e6, c4. The opening is now a Queen's Gambit declined by transposition of moves. Knight d7, not knight c6 blocking the c-pawn. Knight c3. Knight gf6, defending the pawn on d5. Bishop g5, pinning the knight and therefore threatening the pawn on d5. The usual move for black here is bishop e7 breaking the pin. Bishop b4. This is an aggressive way to protect the pawn. C cross d5, e cross d5, queen a4, bishop cross c3 check. B cross c3. Castle by black. e3. White is developing normally. c5, putting some pressure on white's center. Bishop d3. c4. Although this move gains space on the queenside, it takes pressure off the center. White now strives to play e4. Bishop c2. Queen e7. Castle by white. The rook will go to e1 to support the pawn move to e4. a6. Rook ef1. White now threatens e4. dx e4. Bishop x e4 with an overwhelming position. The pin of the knight prevents knight x e4. Queen e6. Breaking the pin. Note that white has developed all his pieces except the rook on a1, black hasn't developed either rook or the queen's bishop. Knight d2. The point is to play e4. b5. Queen a5. Knight e4. Stopping e4. White now turns his attention to black's weak pawns. Knight x e4. dx e4. Black has successfully prevented e4, but at a cost. White is ahead in development and black is left with weak queenside pawns that white can use his advantage in development to attack. a4. Threatening ax b5 and black cannot play ax b5 because of queen x a8. If black plays bishop x a4 then his pawn formation is shattered. Queen d5. This looks like a saving move since it gains time by attacking the bishop. After bishop f4 black can play bishop b7 guarding the rook on a8 so that ax b5 could be answered with ax b5. Ax b5. When you are ahead in development, you must strike before your opponent has time to mobilize. Black cannot play ax b5 because of queen x a1. Queen x g5. Bishop x e4. Rook b8. bx a6. White has enormous compensation for the knight including a threatening passed pawn on a6, a lead in development, and very actively placed pieces. Black cannot hold on for long. Rook b5. Queen c7. The threat is a7 and a8 equals queen. Knight b6. a7. Bishop h3. The pawn on g2 cannot capture the bishop because it is pinned. This move indirectly reduces the bishop on e5's support of the pawn's advance since the bishop is needed to prevent queen x g2 mate. Rook eb1. Rook x b1 check. Rook x b1. If knight a4 then rook g8 wins immediately. f5. Bishop f3. f4. Desperation. ex f4. Black resigned. If queen x f4. Queen x f4. Rook x f4. Rook x b6. Thanks for watching and hope you enjoy the video. Goodbye and peace be upon you.